Yeah, it was a lot of things happened. But it all happened from great effort. It all happened from the team spirit perspective. We didn't want to go down 3-1 going up to Toronto. A lot of guys made a big play. Keith made a big catch on that alley-oop. Marge had the big dunk. Kelly played some good defense. He made free throws. John made a couple of nice plays. Otto did his normal thing of just competing, but I thought everybody chipped in. It was Brad fouled out on that. That call was a tough call, but it was 5 minutes to go. It was a decision I made to play him, 4 fouls and then the 5th foul. But I had to make a couple of tough decisions. Play John the entire 24 in the second half too. We got long timeouts and extra timeouts, so decided to go with that and it paid off.
Scott, what adjustments did you all make in the third quarter that led to scoring 40 points in that quarter after scoring 40 points in the whole first half?
Easy. Just, pass it to the open man. Make each other scorers. And we did that. In the second half, we shot the ball better. Had 15 assists, I think. We also defended. They came into the game looking to attack our feet. Did it with great success, and 30 points in that first quarter to our 22. But we did a good job in the second half of defending and doing a good job of passing the ball. We're going to load up. We've got to be able to step up and make shots. We didn't make any shots in the first half. Those are all good shots. I mean, obviously I haven't looked at tape yet, but from my perspective, I thought they were good shots. But we did a few things different in the second half, and I was pleased with it.
Scott, do you think this game was just more closely officiated? Toronto was able to get 16 free throws in the first quarter. Do you think your team was fouling just a little bit too much?
As a coach, you always look at it from your team's perspective. 16-4, and I didn't like that. But I always look back and if you defend and foul, you deserve to put them on the free throw line. I looked at, I think 4 of his attacks in the first half. Rosen, he got fouled at all. And during the game, I thought he did. But that's why they get paid to do that, and I don't get paid to do that. But we got to defend him without fouling. He's a good player. 18 free throws is too many. It doesn't happen often, but we put him on the line.
Scott, you talk about having a team, if you play defense, the offense will come much easier. Explain, how do you think your team's defense did tonight?
Well, we made some key adjustments in Game 3, and we made some minor adjustments in this game. Hopefully they keep working. But we're playing against the best team in the East. It's not going to be any easier. Every game in a long series becomes more physical, and you have to do great execution. You have to play possession by everything you have through exhaustion, and we know their plays, they know ours. It's about just continue to execute it and don't take any play off. It sounds pretty simple, but it's hard to do when you talk about 100 possessions. All 5 guys have to be on a string.
Scott, those last 5 minutes without Brad, what did it show you or remind you about this team's resolve?
You have to have resolve to win in this league. We've had some tough moments this year with John missing half the season, but we found it and put us in a position to make the playoffs through resolve. And you win playoff games and you win playoff series with having that. And we have that. And we have to continue to have that because we have to win. We have to win 2 more games, and one of them has to be on the road. And so we've got to bring it on the road, and it's not going to be easy, but I'm looking forward to the challenge, and I'm sure our guys are doing the same.
Coach, early on, the Raptors are good at taking away your threes. Early on, it seemed you guys were too willing maybe to shoot from 15 to 18. What was the key to sort of getting to the basket a little bit more later in the game?
Well, we have a couple of guys that are pretty good with mid-range, but as a team, if we shoot over 20 with 10 seconds on the shot clock, we're not going to win that game. We've told them enough, and there's been too many times we've done it. we have to be able to get back behind that line and create spacing for us. It creates the speed of our point guards to be able to attack downhill. I thought Otto, he was missing some shots, and I think he got down on himself. So we went to him early in that third quarter, but it was based off of his effort. Great screening by March, and then John finding him on target. But we need Otto to make shots for us. We need Otto to be an offensive player for us. We can't win with him, getting single digits. We had 12 points. I think it was all in the second half.
Scott, you talked about not wanting to go down 3-1, and after game 3, talking about desperation of being down 0-2. Now it's the best 3 series. How does your team maintain that focus and intensity when it seemed like at the start of the series it wasn't there?
Yeah, you don't want to be down 3-1. It sucks. I've been there before. It's no fun. If it is, you got to deal with it. It's much better going 2-2. We got a challenge. We definitely have a challenge in our hands. They play well. They play well at home. But I thought these 2 games, the first game, 7 or 8 minutes to go, it was basically a tie game. I thought that second game, when they jumped on us, when we came back and cut it to 5, gave us some confidence coming back to our home floor. I thought, sometimes when you're down a big number, even when you lose, you can gain confidence as an individual player, because if you're not playing well, at that time you're probably not, because we would be down by 23. We made some shots that give us some confidence coming out of the home court and our crowd. And once again, they were terrific tonight. They were a big, big, big part of our win.
What did you see in John the last 5 minutes after Dale fouled out?
A very determined player, very animated, a very physically tough, imposing player that was attacking. And he's a big shot maker, a playmaker. It was what you expect and what you want from your All-Star. He didn't have a great shooting game, but he kept putting pressure on them to make tough decisions, and his passing was good tonight. He kept the ball under control with his turnovers, but those last 5 minutes we needed him. We needed him to step up and step up big, but everybody did. It's just not him. Everybody, when Brad got that foul, everybody stepped up and manned up and played a very defensive mindset. Closing 5 minutes. All right, thank you.
The fourth quarter and then that last 5 minutes, you really struggled to score. What would you pinpoint that on?
Oh, well, I thought our turnover situation, we were playing frenetic down the stretch. At some point, we got to make sure we keep our composure and execute. We missed some shots that we normally make. I thought DeMar was terrific, taking over, getting to the rim, going where he wants to go. But again, we turned down some good looks that I thought we normally step into. So again, you got to give those guys credit. You got to give Washington credit. They played tremendous. They got into us, took us out of some things we wanted to do. But again, we got to keep our composure and play through whatever contact there is or perceived contact and complete the play.
Dwane, you seem to get your edge back tonight, but it didn't.
He didn't sustain it. We didn't sustain it for longer periods. We got to do it for longer periods of time. Multiple people have to sustain it. And again, our bugaboo tonight was our turnovers. Inexplicably, some of them you can't explain them, and they're out of character. We had fast breaks going down. We throw it out of bounds. Again, I do know we will play better at home. But we got to keep our composure and understand we have to get either quality shots or quality passes in those situations.
Any questions?
Did you think the ball moved enough in the fourth quarter? And also, if you can get an update on OG, that'd be great.
OG should be fine. I think I did not get an update. He went back in the second half. He started the second half. But again, you always want more ball movement, but I'd rather have good quality shots. I thought, it's funny to say, but so we turned down some shots and, took ourselves into turnovers or tougher shots. You always want more ball movement, and we can get better ball movement, but I have to look at it and see if we got what we wanted. I thought their defense was into us and made it tough for us, but I thought at the end of the day, we had some open looks down. So I thought CJ had a good look.
Serge had a good look down the stretch. And I'm just going off the top of my head, but we just overall, Eric, we've got to do a better job executing through physicality and playing our game through perceived contact or whatever it is.